All right, so what's the greatest myth told in our time? And that is a college education guarantees you're gonna be successful. How many people have been told, go to school, get your education, get a good job, blah, 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 blah. It's not real anymore. I don't care what anybody says. College degrees are a dime a dozen, and they don't even rank you. You could go to college, get straight C's, and you have the same degree as someone like me who got straight A's. Well, why did I work so hard? Because you don't see that. Nobody cares about your GPA when you're applying for a job. If anything, they care about your work experience. So wouldn't it have made sense that at 18, you should have started work so that at 25, you'd have years of experience in something? It's a trap. That's why I think the greatest myth of our time is go to college and get a good education. Now, with that being said, if you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer, or like an architect, a very specific credentialed position that school, university gives you the credential, then you have to do it, absolutely. But like myself, I took classes on entrepreneurship. That was my major, entrepreneurship. Well, the problem with that is most of the people that taught those classes never owned businesses. They never were successful. They were just fucking teachers. Well, if you're just a teacher, you don't know shit about business because you don't own one. Like, you have no experience. That would be like that to me, it was like, that's like going to ask someone how to teach you how to swim and they live in the desert. They've never seen water deep enough to swim in, but yet they're going to teach you how to swim. That makes no sense to me. And now looking back on that in my mid 30s, I realize how crazy that was to go and listen to these people lecture and take notes and study and be like, I'm learning business. And it's like, nope, I'm not learning shit, because everything they taught me, kind of irrelevant at this point, because the world is a different place than it was in 2007. My point is, if you were caught in that trap, you are programmed wrong. You have learned wrong. You have learned to be $30, $40, $50,000 a year, work your 9 to 5, and that's it. Consume, spend, stay in the trap, because that's what the world wants you to be. You are programmed. To break that programming, number one, why is it so hard to take a job that's all commission? Think about it. You literally get paid every time you do good. Well, every other thing in your life, you only get rewarded when you do good, but somehow at your job, you expect to get rewarded whether you do good or not. It's like a weird thing for me. Like, I never got that. It's like, okay, I didn't do good today. I'm not going to get paid. Makes sense. I didn't win. Well, I got to live. I got bills, blah, 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 blah. That's a trap. That's a mental roadblock that you've given yourself. So, my favorite coffee company, right near my house. I love them. Kawa, shout out. You're being programmed. If you know you're being programmed and you went through these things, it's time to take action away from that program. And I know that's going to be really hard. I know there's a lot of people watching this going, well, I have a degree. I spent $70,000 for this. You wasted your money, period. Do you have a job that makes, I would say, $70,000 at least per year? Think about it. If you spend 70 grand on your education, or you spend 100 grand on your education, how fast can you pay back that loan and live your life? So if you spend 100 grand and you make 50 grand a year, that means 2 full years of your life working is going to be spent, your time, paying that back, not accounting for any other expenses, anything. And in today's world, if you have that kind of debt load, with as expensive as it is to live in America, there's a really good chance you are going to be broke for the next decade, if not longer. You have no breathing room. So you need to create breathing room through your actions, and the things that you do, they need to be higher value. They need to command more dollars. And if you don't know how to do that, you need to follow Man Sales. You need to watch and learn and go over what I'm trying to explain to you guys all the time. Whether it's in insurance, it's in home improvements, it's in technology. The things you can sell are endless. Endless. It's how well you sell them and how much value you can create for your employer or for yourself that will dictate how successful you could be. So with that being said, if you went to college and you're in that trap right now, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, Follow along if you're trying to better yourself. If you're trying to up level and trying to win, follow along. If you're not, you can tell me that I'm fucking wrong. Give me all the hate comments that you want. It doesn't matter.